Good evening, afternoon, evening I guess. It's about 4 o'clock. Right, so this is a bit of a different video. This is going to be a review video of the, sorry I got something in my boot, hang on. Could have done that off camera, but what the hell. Yeah, so this is the review of the Nightcat hammock. Right, 2/3 of the way up. It's knackering. It's just steep all the way, but it's not long at least. So, here's my view at the moment. Always wished I could get a bivy up on here, but as you can see, the ground is just not right for it. Let's go to the edge and have a little look. Now it's forecast a bit of rain, on and off, but it should only be a little bit. Temperatures are about 3 degrees tonight, but that's down there, and there's the wind. So up here it's probably going to be more like, I don't know, 0 degrees. Don't know if you can hear me now, I better get out of that wind. Yeah, I'd say it's probably going to be about 0 degrees tonight. Thanks, Gav. So, we've very kindly been sent out the full hammock setup from a company called Nightcat. It's the under blanket and the hammock itself, which I believe comes with a built-in tarp. I don't know all the specifics on it, the waterproofing and all that. We'll put that on the screen. After it then, don't break it. Well, let's see if it's made well.
You can break anything, yes.
I can break anything, it's in my nature. I don't do it on purpose, but things break. So that's why it's a good test for Nightcat.
If it survives this, it'll survive anything.
That is actually true. job. It feels like good quality. There is just one slight issue. I'm 6'1". I'm too tall for it. It's got almost a little bit too much stretch in the bungee cords, and so when you're in it, you are quite bananaed. And I think if you're 5'10" or below, it's perfect for you. Anything above that, you know, it's just a bit too short. If it was a foot longer, it would be fine. It would be totally fine. You know, the hammock price, I'll put it by here. I would say, you know, I think it's probably a good enough price. Oh, there's one other little issue with it, and basically the two zips, you undo them, you roll your door up. Now they got the toggle and loop system. That's fine if you like toggle and loop. That's fine. Problem is, they fitted each toggle and loop onto the actual zip itself. So you do the door up, and the door is actually not wide enough to go through either hoop. So you sort of pull the hoop diagonally, hoping that the door will stay in place, and it doesn't, because obviously you get in the hammock, everything moves, the door just hangs down. Once again, I do really appreciate Nightcat sending it out. I do, and their customer service has been really, really good, and I couldn't recommend that anymore. Really good customer service, better than Wild Country. I hope you're watching Wild Country. You suck. Right, we only need to catch. It's so windy. Probably can't even move it. Can't be in this wind all night. I'll be in the tent within 10 minutes. Right, so some bad weather coming in from that way. That's the way the wind's come in as well. And it's definitely raining over there. I'm already cold enough. I don't need to be getting wet. Right guys, I've struck gold. Let me show you. Someone's already made a little camp with 2 wooden benches. Enough room for my bivy on this flat area by here. Just a hill into the dark woods beneath. I've got a little bit of cover through the remaining trees there, so I can have the head torch on probably and be okay. Only one way to find that out though, I guess. Stay tuned. Well, it's a lot warmer, no wind, a bit more risky, but I think it's good. Now I'm going to have to get the bivy up straight away while I got a bit of light, because it's going to go quick. So let's do that. if I move the inner door out of the way. So it is. It's obviously snug because it's like a bivy. So led down, I can have a comfortable enough night's sleep being 6'1", but my legs are bent. Not full fetal position, but... Right, so my feet are right down the bottom. Sorry, I got my boots on, but they're right down in the bottom. And my legs are semi-bent, as you can see. And now my head... Sorry, if there's much condensation in your side sleeper, I think your shoulder's going to be getting a bit wet. Don't get me wrong, it's still nice and spacious, especially on the width. Like, I'll go right back this panel. So this is me right back. And see, I could almost fit another person in here, but I'd have to chop off their legs from the knees down. So yeah, I think I'm going to be alright sleeping here tonight. I've got room for my head to go further up, don't get me wrong, but then I've got like this in my face. I don't want it in my face, hence why I've got my legs bent slightly. But even if I didn't have them bent, I can't fully stretch out. Because there's no wind, the top door I just flapped open and that stays open like that. Oh no, I'm really happy with this bivy setup, really genuinely am. We'll see in the morning because there's some rain to feature over the night, and we'll see what the condensation situation's like. I've got to get out of here before I fall asleep. Right, I think I'm going to have a comfy night anyhow. Hopefully this nightcat hammock setup, bivy setup will be a nice and comfortable night for me, and we'll see you in the morning. Catch you then. Thanks for watching this far. Oh. Good morning guys, it's 6:15. I gotta get up because I gotta get to work. I will say there's a lot of condensation in there. I don't know if you can see the drips, but that is a lot of condensation. So, right. Good points. It's pretty damn good quality. To be fair, it is good quality. It feels good. Glad of you. Isn't that nice? The inner actual hammock, I had no issues with that zip, no issues with it at all. The bungee cords, they feel good quality. Every part of it feels actually good quality, so I'll give them that. Another good point though about this hammock, it's very wide inside. I mean, it's very wide inside. It's the widest hammock I've ever been in. I got the DDXL front line, and that's wide. This is wider again, and I mean wide. It's like 2.5 foot wide or something, and there's plenty of room inside. I had to sleep in a fetal position most of the night, which I don't really do in a hammock, but in this one, perfectly fine sleeping like that. So, you know, I didn't have too many issues with it being a bit short, because it had the width to counter that, I guess. What I do really like, and I do really like it, is the bivy setup. What I will say as well, I was in 0 degrees, 0 degrees for you Americans, and it was the maximum limit for that underquilt, I would say. I wouldn't want to, not the extreme limit, the maximum comfort limit. I wouldn't want to go in any colder temperatures with that underquilt. It was, yeah, I mean, I could go probably down to -10 with it and survive, but it would be surviving, you know. So yeah, good points, bad points. It looks good. It does look good. I like the camo. I really like the camo, as you saw in the wood shot. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'll try it on your tents next time if you want. You probably won't say me anything again. Bye. Right, thank you very much, Nightcat, and thank you very much for watching, everyone. Catch you on the next one.